Hello, how are you guys doing? It's been a minute since we've done Baldur's Gate, yeah? I wanted to actually make some progress on this puppy. Actually make some, I don't know, get somewhere? Because I'm still interested in this game. Also, like, I streamed like 9 hours and most of it was just me talking. So I needed something that, would kind of like, maybe like, I don't know, do a lot of talking for me. So I could shut up for a second and just like chill. Because I want to stream, but yeah, my voice is starting to give out on me. That happens when you play Warhammer for like 4 hours. That being said, that game with Mike yesterday, if you didn't watch it, there's some good moments. And if you're interested in trying to learn how to play Warhammer, I feel like it did an okay job. I don't know why that face cam is on. Should I turn that off? I feel like I should turn that off. Music, go away. There we go. Keep it. It's kind of a weird thing because it feels like more people show up if I have a face in the corner. Even though my face is slightly obscured by this thing. Is there a bear come? I haven't gotten to that yet. I've heard that horniness has been nerfed. Since last time I played, apparently like them being this horny is actually a glitch. People love looking at your handsome face. Statistically, that seems to be accurate, and I don't know why. Like, I think it's like people search for faces. I guess I watch a few people that have like face cams on during streams, videos, that kind of thing. Oh, right. We're about to go to Act 2. That's where we're at. Is this covering anything important? Basically just the camp button and then the combat log a little bit. Okay, that's not that bad. I would like to advance. I mean, a cock camera would do a lot better. Honestly, I'd get banned immediately, but like if I just like had like a face cam but it's just a cock cam, I really think that should be a thing. Just like face, titties, cock. 3 different cameras and they're different spots around the screen. We have not... Okay, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I played this and I don't remember what was happening. We're going on to Act 2. I know that much.
Need to find a way forward.
And... lockpick that. You're cock king. You should implement that today. I do want to keep having a streamer career. Did I show Meat, like, get in trouble for that? Like, it was a weird thing for him to do, but I could see how it could happen on accident. So I'm like, did you do that on accident? Or like... It shows if you actually get hard playing games like those. Is that what it means when people are like, this game's hard?
Still breathing.
Do they mean I'm hard?
Everything.
I'm hard? I don't know what chasm creepers are. Yeah, I think the worst thing about this game is probably the camera controls, and hopefully they don't fuck up Act 3 as much as people say. I'm also kind of like not going as fast as a lot of people are through this game. And I think that's also helping. What's this thing? That's totally useless, thanks. I would love to see like a that heart rate thing, but it shows a boner to show like how fast their heart is pumping. Add up to the absolute. Okay. So we're in we're here. Okay. Here, why don't you pick that up so I don't have to. But on the Discord I linked this video. It's from Curioth, and like Normally I wouldn't link like Warhammer stuff, but this video was stupid as hell. There's a post that got someone banned on the Warhammer subreddit. I knew someone who would get an erection simply from brooding up Dark Souls. Some people are into BDSM, yeah. I've been given the crucial task to clear the entrance of Grimforge for future expeditions. True Soul Near will follow once the entrance is cleared. Near was the guy that we forgot to save, right? As I make my way through to the entrance, I can't but help but feel excitement. What we might find here is that so-and-so created and sealed this curse. Grimforge could hold untold treasures on for the Absolute's uses. I'll continue to explore the documents and my findings. The entrance is currently blocked by vines and rubble, quite cursed. Explosives ought to do the job, though I'm not experienced with such matters as I wish I would be. I have set explosives with care, though I admit that I am afraid to detonate them. There's no way to tell what power these cursed vines hold. Okay, so you just put bombs everywhere. Great, thanks. Thanks for that, dickwad. I finished the game after 110 hours. People are saying the game's that long, but I also see like on How Long to Beat, people are saying it's like 40 hours. Oh, cutscene. This looks fucking...
Stand by me if you need to keep warm in this awful place.
We need to like get cleaned up. Holy shit, we look like ass.
Like this before. It's unsettling.
But yeah, that Kirioth video is fucking great because I think it was probably fake, but it was a guy complaining about Space Wolf players and their culture. And you might be like, what does that mean? Space Wolves are like Viking furries. That's all you need to know about this, right? Apparently, there's been an issue. This guy is saying stuff like, every time like an important character dies or dice goes really well or a bunch of sixes get rolled, someone will say full moon. What's this? And then everyone else just starts howling and a bunch of other ridiculous bullshit. It's kind of fucking hilarious. I did give Karlak the cowboy hat. I don't care that there's a better helmet for her. I'm going for style. What? Yeah, there's apparently 4 people at this guy's store who just only play Space Wolves, won't play each other because wolves don't fight, and wear matching like jerseys that are different every time they go to a tournament. And they all have their wolf names on them. And I'm like, is this like a furry thing or what? It's an absolutely insane video. Shadow Curse is a powerful threat that lurks and devours in the darkness. Surround yourself in light to avoid its most lethal effects. Can I leave? And that... Okay. So being in there sucks. Did it hurt me? Not yet, but it can. Okay. So I actually do need light then. Which means we need to go back and get those torches. It gave us those torches on purpose. Oh, we can...
There is work to do. If you insist, let me at it.
When's Dark Souls 3? I beat it? You just trying to get me to have a boner? I did beat it. When's Dark Souls 4? I don't know. Ask the dude who's making it. Oh, the chest was down here. That's right.
Okay.
Oh, we can just go down there? That's nice. Oh, there's a skeleton. Hello, skeleton. Weathered chisel set, and I don't know if that's worth anything, but there we are. Me, I'm making Dark Souls 5? Okay, can you hurry it up then? I'm pretty hyped for it. So does everyone need a torch for this? That might be worth doing. But also that means everyone's kind of unarmed for a minute. It looks like there's a torch slot. Do I have a light spell? Someone has to have light.
What am I to do?
as a spell. I probably have avoided getting it just because... Why?
This way.
All right, what now? What path lies
High
before me?
spirits. Oh, the amulet thing. Those light cantrips are actually useful. Yeah, apparently. I mean, I can see in the dark with most of my guys, so I really haven't bothered to look into it, because, like, my main character here, Dad, is a druid monk. I think it's even 3/3 levels. Is there a reason that you guys are deciding to, but I'm not? Equip? Yeah, that's what I need. All right, everyone into the fire. Let's go. Just gonna kind of look around a bit and see where we are. Okay, so this is kind of a dead end. You can equip torches with the torch slot. There's a button for torches? What? Right under ranged weapons. Oh. Oh. Morning Frost. Okay, so I switched my weapons. That was the problem there. Let's go back to the light. I think we probably need to go in like teams of 2 or so. So actually, I could probably just go here. And in fact, yeah, that's it for now.
Time to dally.
So you have a torch, so come here. God, you're slow.
I bind.
I know you do, and that makes you a freak. Not gonna lie.
Wanna dance?
All right, and then I can go as far as here while still remaining in the light's aura.
This place is...
Maybe a little bit back, because there's no reason not to. Okay.
I've got a long road ahead. Breathe deep.
It looks like I won't take damage from it. You can probably do this without turns. I'm just a little bit nervous. No one's been hit yet. So I'm just kind of curious on what that looks like.
Let's get on with it.
Delicious. Let's go.
Well, well, well.
Having a guy in the front and the back with torches worked for me. That sounds right. Yeah, so I just kind of need to stay inside the light aura. So I probably don't need everyone to be carrying a torch. Is there like a certain amount of time that it burns? You don't need to be equipping your torch anymore. You can unequip your torch. How do I unequip it? Well, I'd want to switch it with something else. Where's the weapon? Was it the short? Yeah, it was this. I'm out of actions? Yeah, okay. And then it's just Karlek. This isn't art? You're right. Did the thing not update? Yeah, it might not have updated. It looked like it was fine on my end, though, when I just checked.
Well, hello.
It says Baldur for you? Okay. I'd rather have him ready to go. Oh, you've decided to dual wield like that? That's not what I asked you to do at all.
Yes, let's.
Oh, right, the Twitch notification.
Is he shy?
Let's have someone run over there real quick with the torch. In fact, Dad, why don't you go there first? Go to there because that's the edge of the light. And then Shadowheart, you go. Feels like jumping allows you to go much further than you could if you just walked there. So I feel like bunny jumping is like strats. Because yeah, I got to go like an extra 5 meters effectively. Hey, morning as fuck. How you doing?
What to do?
Can't afford to stay idle.
Okay, so we in that turn. I think you might be right. I should be okay to just move around here.
My face protects.
You just got back from vacation? I hope you had a good vacation.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Yeah, all right. So we end the turn, and then I'm going to see if anyone gets hurt. And if no one gets hurt, we turn off turn-based mode. All right. Can everyone kind of like squat up?
I must keep going.
As long as I don't click too fast, we should be fine. And her melee is kind of mediocre anyway. With your partner's family and it went well, that's good news. So this is the evil darkness thing that they were talking about that I was trying to avoid by going through the Underdark? I thought that was the whole point of going through the Underdark, is so we didn't have to deal with this shit. That's a dead-ass boar.
The shadow's hunger is endless, it seems.
Can I combo talk to dead? This is not a thing, right? Yeah. Hey, can you not run off on me like that? I need you to stay with the group.
Let's try this way.
Oh.
Eyes open. Watch the shadows.
I know what that's about. So here's what's gonna happen.
Touch me.
Acheron, you're gonna go here.
At a time.
Dad, you're the best at talking, I think. So you're gonna jump to here.
Stay together. Keep to the light.
Hey, y'all. It's crazy how realistic people look, but not fucked.
Stop! Who's there?
Great hiding spot. A nightmare in the dark? Do I just want to start a fight?
Enough not to trust a voice from the darkness. Come into the light. Hands high.
Bula Geralt. Chadwalk. Hey, what's up, everybody?
Jonas, move in.
On what? Oh, that's not good.
I'm here! Where are you?
Jonas, can you see our torches?
I can't see anything! Something's
Sure,
wrong.
Zet, I'll hear it.
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
Mistake to turn your back on me, bitch.
Meg? Is that?
He's probably fine.
Jonas?
You good, dude?
Jonas.
This darkness is no natural plight. We must fight or succumb to it.
Harpers, you heard the man. To arms!
Oh, that clipping. I'm sorry, what? I wish one of the options was just holy shit. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get stealth attacks on shadows. Just taking a guess here. I'm gonna bet that we can handle that with just those guys. I have advantage, right? The path is interrupted now that I'm trying to do a stealth attack on it. I'm just gonna bet that we... So why is it interrupted sometimes, but only when I'm trying to do a stealth attack? What? I think we should probably stay where we're at. Let's see. Fire would have been good. We'll figure out how to spread some fire here in a second. All right, so we got a Baligdala, or whatever the fuck it's called. Or Squadala. Okay, cool. So my strength's been tapped. So I've got to do this just to be able to do damage again.
May the gods take you first.
Can I just do that as a free action? Cool. All right, so we have light again. I like how she missed both strikes and said make every strike count. It's good. They're having a little bit of a moment here. There we go. All right, you actually do need to kill this, but it might be better to... Can we get grease or something going? Antidote, healing, fire arrow. I feel like light in general is a good idea. Sacred flame, maybe? Is it because I'm in combat that this is a 50-50 shot, or is it just kind of a shit spell? It's kind of a shit spell, isn't it? Push. Target cannot be restrained.
Bye forever, pal.
Switch to melee. And then bonk. Branding strike. Die? Is strength drain permanent, or is that something that can be healed out of? Because that seems real bad. This guy should have advantage on now. Because... You can't have disadvantage on your target. I don't know why I've got disadvantage. Probably just the light. Go loot that skeleton real quick. You're doing nothing for a turn anyway. Unsent letter. Read. I'm a goddamn genius. This curse has people legging it. A couple of idiots dragged me to run back and grab their stuff. But this ring is my ticket to the city. Old man was desperate. Should have heard the sob story. L.A. May was his wife, love of his life, blah, blah, blah. He used to camp by her grave. Kind of weird if you ask me. Anyways, she was buried with her family ring. It's deeper in the darkness. Grab it and I'll be on my way to you. Baldur's Gate better prepare itself, because with the two of us in the city, we'll be wringing every last copper out of the place. I'm a genius, says local corpse. Love you, Dandelion. See you soon. Why does it have an action that it can do? That might give me a better angle. All right, I'll intern there. Yeah, you want to stay in the light here, my dude. All right. Hold up. Was it control to look at things? Tab? Alt? Like I said, it's been a minute. Research says that internet use may reduce risk of dementia, but if you're online all day, your risk goes up. Yeah, that makes some vague sense, sure. Fury of blows, I guess. Anyone hurt? You're hurt. Yeah, I'm on the internet probably too much. I'll be honest. It's an interesting article if true. Honestly, yeah, move around and touch grass. And that's a lot easier said than done when it's a billion degrees outside. All right, I need to throw some oil down there. And you might be saying, Rev, this is a really stupid idea. And here is where I say, I know. However, yeet. Do we not have grease? No one's got grease on them. We're all just like sitting here unoiled. Do I have a grease spell? It's like a pig? Okay. Our twink is unoiled. Because I was gonna like throw some fire down there, but it doesn't look like we have that.
Seems simple enough.
Okay, so I was kind of hoping that would like light up the area with the candle, but I guess that's not the case. I'm gonna go all the way over to here. And that should allow her to kind of make this distance without getting killed. We might have to just shoot from here because I don't think we've got range yet. Disadvantage, disadvantage, not enough movement. I think it's just because it's long range. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It'll be a little fucked up if I kill their friend. I'm gonna let them do that. That's like their fucking problem. Maybe you can like subdue him without murder. I don't know. We'll see. Stealth. Can we get advantage on someone that has more health? No. All right. Neat. What the fuck is that? Shadow vestige.
Let's wait until no one's trying to kill me.
Good point. He knows grease, yeah. And then... Is this worth furying for? Yeah. That was something. Okay. Why would the twink know how to oil himself up, you're asking? Really? If you put dried apricots in a bowl of water, does that make them wet apricots? I believe that makes them wet, dry apricots, which sounds like a contradiction, but in this case, you found a really stupid thing to do, in actuality. That's the answer to your question.
This is gonna feel good.
Would you take up a job oiling an IRL twink if it paid good?
Covered.
At the end of the day, we're all sluts for money. You know? Can I not throw this? Oh, it's Karlak who needs this. Throw. Nice. And then we get a shot on... Again, maybe we can just knock him unconscious. I don't know what's wrong with him yet, so I don't really want to, like, go that direction. Did you ever do one of those donate equals money happens or things happen streams? I have a feeling a clip would come out with you saying, chat, blow that guy up. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I was talking about doing a joke NPC stream. Is that what you're referring to? Because, like, at some point it doesn't really become a joke, does it? And that's kind of not the best. I could Misty Step down, and I think I do after the range gets too incredible, and we might be at that point. If you did one of those donate money equals thing happen streams, I have a feeling that a clip would come out of you saying, chat, blow that guy up. If you could have two penises, you get to choose where the second one goes. Unicorn horn? But you lose 2 inches off of both. Can I just have one 4 inches shorter instead? To have a weird, like, dick horn? Ooh, are you dead? Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. Hey, what the fuck? All right, well, they've chosen violence, so I have to. Oh, that said temporarily hostile. Oh. Oops. All right.
Have to keep going.
My turn. Heading out.
Man, this guy's gonna be so fucked up when he realizes where he is. And I can't throw these anymore, right? I think I've used up all my actions. Yeah, I feel like this could have gone better. Wow, what a shitter. Okay. God damn it! That's such a dick move, man!
I can't take much more.
I don't have any level 3 slots left.
Take you. On I go.
No choice but to keep going.
Are there more of them? No, that's not what I meant. Common, custom, passives. Right, because I just stood up, so I'm just gonna walk away from that.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Are you also on that? You are. All right, just like calmly smash his brain in. Again. He's okay. It's really fucking annoying of you. Wait, I can I stealth kill? Threatened, right? So I can do it again. Okay.
Survival is all that matters. No time for mercy.
Oh, he's dead. I thought we were oh, I might as well loot his body. What is this?
Image of an orange-haired cat asleep before a fireplace comes to you. What came of it?
What? Ooh, forage.
You sense a young woman gazing at Moonrise Towers in awe. Perhaps one day she will get to gaze out from atop their
Ooh, cloak. Swagger. I'm fucking a superhero now. I probably put it on someone else because my tail. Oh, you got a tail too. That looks okay. Yeah, that's all right.
You see a man stalking slowly through the woods, bow half drawn.
Time to get going.
If he bags a deer, the whole family will be kept fed all winter.
No time to rest.
My faith will guide me.
I feel like it probably would have been good to, like, I don't know,
I'll go this way.
talk to them, but they died. So that happens.
What now? Watch your... With pleasure.
Oh, right, I could, like, talk to them. Right, it's been a minute since I've played this game, but you're right. Hopefully they're not mad at me. I did loot their bodies almost immediately after they died, so there is that. Huh.
Let's go in.
Yeet.
Is that blood? Oh, no, never mind. Very well.
Okay.
Ready. Whatever it takes.
I mean, I guess they're not using it anymore, but it does feel in poor taste. Hey, actually go and get that health potion. That looks important. And then just bone.
I shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
There we go. And then talk to dead. What's the fucking problem here?
Corpse does not respond.
Great. Okay. Is it because you think I did it? Requires a long rest. I thought I just had that ability. What?
Next, I wonder.
You can't talk to corpse. I didn't kill him. Oh, right. That one's green, so I can talk to her. Oh, wait. No, I did kill. Okay.
Still alive. So that's progress.
What's next?
Looking ahead.
Well, that's unfortunate. Where'd my talk to dead necklace go? Also look on the right. Oh, thank you. Like I said, it's been a minute since I played this, so I kind of forgot what some of the controls are. That outfit is so rancid.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Where'd you come from? Okay. Why are you here?
Scouting the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Teacher and Harper agent.
Do we know what Harpers are? Is that like a well-known thing?
Lysandra.
Okay, bye.
A long way to go still.
Like, I'm just curious if I'm supposed to know what the fuck a Harper is, because they're all Harpers, which is some sort of group, and they don't seem. Okay, they may be bad, but at least they're not trying to murder me. I don't know anything about them. Okay, if you're into D&D lore, then you know. Okay, cool. All right, well, I'm gonna just treat this as if I don't know, because I don't. That seems suspicious and bad. I actually did not see the D&D movie. I feel like I should. Hey guys, we could defile a grave. Who wants to?
It ends not as bad as it could have.
Hmm.
This grave is a mess. Probably an animal's doing.
I've heard it was actually good.
I wonder what the next move is. Have to keep pushing.
Everyone has to stay together in a group. Hey, what the fuck?
Where lies your guilt?
That's a great question.
Waning moon.
Oh, hey. The fuck? What's going on?
You walk in the darkness unafraid. How curious.
An albino raven.
A fair point. Perhaps this one could assist us.
Could you maybe...
The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you be their voice?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Forgive me. It has been some time since I spoke to another.
Why do you act like you have to use big boy
This
words?
woman tended a bar where she took her patrons, her friends, into her confidence. Promised their secrets were safe with her. Yet she turned their words into knives and stabbed them in the back. They died because of her. And to this day, her victims lie unavenged.
Why are you lightly covered in blood? She's dead. What else?
Death is not the end. Merely another beginning. I seek a record of this one's crimes, written in her own hand. Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes.
That sounds like some powerful magic.
Not for one such as I. Your soul sparks with vengeance, with fury. This is your chance to torment a murderer, to make her suffer. Will you take it?
Oh, so this guy's not an elf? He's like a separate thing? I don't really know what you're doing. Am I getting
The
paid?
death of heroism is close, I see.
Oh, yeah, no.
Go to the distillery, the one she calls the Waning Moon. Find the ledger and bring it to me.
Pay me.
If you do not approve, you can leave.
Let's get going. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Corpse does not stir. It will answer no more questions.
Okay. Worth a go. Black oleander.
Our orders do not matter. We make our own destiny now.
So you literally don't know if I'm just gonna fuck off here and never come back. All right, I'll see what I feel like doing by the time I get to wherever the fuck that is. Okay, so you take damage if you're inside the Shadow Curse too long, which means that Shadowheart has to lead the way.
Got to press on.
Unless if everyone else wants to wear a torch. Oh, and Dad
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
shouldn't have used your voice lines.
A long way to go still.
We all make mistakes.
Someone there? A crooked touch.
Yeah, he always kind of overkills it. Who's talking?
Looking ahead.
Actually, can we go back over there real quick? I want to talk to the bird.
Got to keep moving.
What to do? Amicus animalis.
Hey, bird.
What's next? Onward in her name.
What a charmer.
Trust no one.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Anyway.
No time to rest. Can't slow down.
Nope. Just want to talk to him.
Everyone hates you.
I tell myself that every night while I'm trying to go to sleep, but why do you know that?
You're disgusting, ugly, loathsome. You should just shut up and die. Pathetic.
Yeah, I remember that line too. That's... okay.
Never a dull moment.
What am
I feel like we could have handled that a bit better. Oh, it 100% is blood. There's so much blood here.
Let's try this way.
I have to kind of like click just a little bit ahead, so that way the rest of the party does not lose me. So we're doing little steps. Is that a glitch or what? What's going on with that tree? Did you see that? What is... That's a weird tree branch. Skeleton. Skeleton key. Read. Need to rest, but I will make it if I don't let those words tell my story. The curse came, most ran, my Ron included, but I spent too long in the trenches of the town building up what I had to let it go. Took what I could in the borrow and followed. I was slower, but I made up. Nearly made it. Nearly. God's damn barrow broke, but at least I'm nearly out. Just need one more rest, a breath or two to tell my story. Okay, well, you didn't get that. Good luck with that shit. Anyway, bye. They have to be, like, recently dead. I can't, like... Okay, we all failed perception.
North, Last Light Inn. South, Risen Road. West, Rythwin Town.
Need something useless. I don't really have anything super useless in my inventory right now. Invisible bridge? Nope. All right. Did that just move? Yeah, it did. What the fuck? I only have one. Oh, fuck! I'm surrounded by assholes! That's not good. Your turn. Oh, right, because I'm surprised I don't get a turn. You're doing great. Shadow cursed vines. That seems like something I don't want to stand on. What are you? You have necrotic resistance, and otherwise you're just like a fella. Well, what if, cool guy punch? Pew! Nice.
Cry about it.
Bonk. Bonk again. What is this one? Frenzy. We need to do a rest here soon. Let's just go for the frenzy. One HP, really?
Hungry for the suitor.
Can I just shoot from here? I guess not. It didn't hit everyone. I don't think I can probably vampire him. All right, I can't move because there's that, but at least we can kill that one. How am I doing on, okay, we're about halfway to a level. And how many experience is that? Okay.
Keep fighting.
I don't want you to stand up there. You kidding me? I want you to move back over to here. You're immobile. Great. Heal yourself, yeah, because you're the lowest. Okay. Get fucked. Okay, that's good. And it just walked into the fire for some reason. Interesting choices made. Actually, is my strength still drained? I don't think my strength was that high to begin with. And this uses wisdom over strength, which would be good because my wisdom is at 17. Can I use dex for this attack? Probably not. One down.
Count on me.
Monks use dex for any weapon they're proficient with. So, what would be the point of using Beligdala or Squadala or whatever the fuck we're gonna call it? I don't really want to walk through the fire to do that, so I think I'll just shoot from here.
Don't give up. Take your
She needed that heal. She can tank some of the damage for a minute. Seems like everyone hates her anyway. Yeah, so this ability just feels useless now. It deals 4 to 11 blunt. Well, I just do 9 to 16 now. So isn't it worse? Or does it doesn't do an additional 4 to 11? I guess it'll say on my weapon. It doesn't. So I should stop using it then.
Got this.
I've gotten past the point where it's useful. Interesting.
Learn the hard way.
I didn't need to do that. You use it if your wisdom is higher. Okay, so it's been fairly even, but I mean, if they're even, then there's no reason to use one over the other. Yeah, I hate only having one level 3 spot. Use grease and fireball? I already did. That's how I killed the big dude. Do it again? I mean, the fight's almost over. And I don't really want to, like, burn myself. Like that. It's funny, but I don't think I need to do it anymore. There we go.
Under their noses.
This feels good.
Need to stay focused.
And then shoot. Oh fuck. Wood bark. Okay. Okay, so everything sucks here. Gay sex, true words have never been said. Thank you. Just don't do that, if you will.
What's next?
I think if we have one guy in the front and one guy in the back do it, then we're always going to be in line of someone's light. And Dad can switch, and he'd be okay with a torch. Not great, but okay.
Watch your back. Should be easy.
Have you seen the WASDA mod? I have not, no. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have to roll a natural 1 to fuck this up. Doing guidance doesn't help on difficulty class 10. Guidance I need for anything that's over difficulty class 10. Drink to increase your size. Neat. Send that to Carlac. Guidance is a cantrip. Yeah, I know, but it's just like an extra action I have to take. And it's just like, does that achieve anything?
Moving.
All right, there is a small chance that as soon as I try and rest, as soon as I come back, I'm gonna be absolutely gobsmacked by fire and bullshit. So I feel like I should find a fire and go to sleep near that. But the nearest fire is all the way the fuck back there, but that's actually not that far, so never mind. Let's go.
The easy path.
That's all I wanted to do is see you turn into a giant woman. Giant women, am I right?
That might be worth a look.
All right, this is just in case of as soon as we come out of the short rest or the long rest that we get fucked by the AI just not pulling out their torches anymore. All right, so first off, hi dog.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I am getting murdered a bit, but it's okay. That's not right? What's not right? Pet dog? Owlbear?
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
That's good, thank you. You like it here, don't you?
Nice here.
Yeah, I think we already had this conversation. Here, let me pet you. Yeah, your baby. Kind of looks like Abby face. Looks like I'm stuck with you.
Fun.
Yeah, fun.
The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
Okay. Two things. One, I just realized that my shirt is midriff bearing, but only a little bit. Two, are you saying this is your god's fault? Legitimately, what the fuck? Hey, Luigi guy, how you doing? What about me?
You're resourceful. You'll find a way. Don't give me that look. It's a good thing that I'm resistant to the shadows. This way I can help you.
That's true. That's true.
Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me.
I gotcha.
Those signs we found about dark justiciars. Perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
Can we...
This place. There's a power in these shadows. I can sense it. It's...
Okay. I'm just gonna talk to my party members.
It feels like we're being watched. Hunted, even. But there's nothing out there. Only more darkness. I much prefer it when I'm the one prowling in the shadows. About to strike. Sorry, did you want something? Or just looking for a distraction?
What do you mean?
Do you feel that? I've never felt so cold, and that's me. This place will swallow us whole if we let it. Stick close to Mama Kay.
That's someone's kink. You and Missoria seem to know each other.
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Missoura envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Missoura was delighted.
I can see why you were so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Do you think she'll keep coming back after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
Fair. What does this infernal engine do to ya?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
How do I brew fire resistance potions? Chat. Asking for a me. You must be pent up.
I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But not today.
Let's continue that conversation.
Soldier.
Oh. Not today, she says. She said no horny. Yeah, I read that. You have something to say now?
I-F. Or is it an E?
Do you want me to read your
Even a letter?
back here?
Damn language is this?
Want me to take a look?
What are you doing?
Looking at you being naked? Just looking.
A gift from Cazador, written in flesh. Apparently it's a poem, but I've never read it. I've been tracing the scars on my back with my fingers, trying to read them by touch. But I can't. They may as well be written in Rashini.
Want me to get a look?
This isn't your problem, you know.
Yeah, but we're a squad, so we help. What? Shadowheart, what the fuck are you doing over there? That needle is sticking straight through your fucking hand. Are you okay? I know. Just shut up and turn around.
Fine.
The pattern swirls before you, runes hacked crudely into his flesh.
It's kind of rad looking, actually.
You recognize the letters. Infernal, the language of the hells.
I don't think I speak Infernal.
What does it say? Infernal? Are you sure? Can you show me?
Legitimately, how would I? You're a vampire, right? Oh, you just want me to write it out on the dirt. Would you ever get scarification done? I've thought about it.
What in the hells? What did he do to me?
Can you read it? Should we ask the others? They might know something.
No. No, let's keep this between ourselves. At least until we know what it means.
Yeah, but she's been hanging out with demons. Maybe Karlach will know.
And I can finally see it.
You ever see them writing Infernal before?
No. I could have missed it, of course, but I doubt it. Cazador was only figuratively hellish. There were never any devils hanging about the crypt. Whatever he's left carved in my flesh, it's a mystery to me. Thank you, by the way. This is... well, it's something.
We'll figure it out.
Will we? How sweet.
Yeah. Everyone, look at his fucked up weird back. Shadowheart, what the fuck are you doing, honey?
So, that's what people mean when they talk about butterflies in this.
Yeah, we already had this conversation.
Hey, soldier, well, I'm not feeling so good. My engine is getting worse. Feels like it's going to burst out of my chest.
The rivets are pretty cool too. That would be something that would be cool to get.
This thing's going boom.
You know those snap clips? I wonder if you can get those like installed. And then I could have like snap clips. I don't know what I would use that for though. What'll happen if he can't tune you up in time?
Well, I imagine it's lights out, Big K. And then it'll be just you, your parasite, and the wild yonder. I'm sure you'd manage. But this old girl's got a few things to do before it comes to that.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I'd rather you didn't die. I'm just, you know, asking around, trying to figure out what the situation is. You have anything important to say over here, you nerds? I guess it would have to be subdermal, because, like, your skin will eventually grow over it or push it out, right? Why are you glowing?
The shadow curse is upon us. As foul as I remember.
I like your little, like, pot. That's cute.
But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands.
Why do you gotta be, like, a stereotype of druids? We're in the midst of the shadow curse now. Is there anything more you can tell me about how to lift it?
This land is more than just soil and rock, root and leaf. It is a living being, in the form of a young fey boy.
What?
With the forest itself in his eyes. His name is Thaniel. I've met him in my meditations, but since the curse was unleashed, I have not felt his presence. He is its prisoner, I fear. And as long as he remains so, his domain will lie in darkness. But if we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me at once.
What am I looking for?
I can't be exact, unfortunately. Time and the shadow curse.
I think they literally mean a child here, y'all.
A living witness is unlikely, I'll admit. But perhaps there'll be an unliving witness, or some lingering echo of what we seek. Don't worry. If you find something, you will know it.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I've thought about like scarification, tattoos, piercings, all that. That one scene from, and I've said this before and I'll say it again. I'm saying it right now. That one scene from The Punisher where the guy has like a nose ring and then he gets to like instantly decided never to get piercings. I'm like, that is a vulnerable spot on my body suddenly. Like, I'm not about that shit.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here. And getting
Damn,
stronger.
she's swole.
I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress.
Am I?
You took an unexpected route here.
Yeah?
You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove.
It wasn't even a choice. They needed my help. Yeah, I didn't even think about that as an option to not do it.
Not everyone would have helped. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy.
Okay,
Wave
I
after
didn't notice
wave with
anything.
Hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through.
Sleeping in the dark. That makes it sound scary. Inspiration. Anyone need to talk to me? All right. Shar is not equipping, or Shadowheart is not equipping her torch. Let's make sure she does. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a save. Who doesn't sleep in the dark? I mean, like, I intentionally slept next to a thing. Is there a reason you are just denying my request for you to pull out a fucking torch?
Whatever it takes.
Thank you. Holy shit.
Got a long road ahead. Don't waste a step.
Need to remember to do that. Oh, have I not looted this? Nice.
Let's get on with it.
Oh, come on, guys.
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador.
I mean, you don't have to tell me anything you don't wanna.
I don't want to say a damned thing, but that won't do anyone any good.
I was trying to help you out of the trap, but I mean, I guess if you want to tell me about it.
He's a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate.
Know that.
The patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power.
Okay.
Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago.
Damn, all right.
I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
Did he attack you?
Not him, no. A gang of thugs attacked me, angry about a ruling that I'd handed down. as magistrate.
Oh.
They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleed to death on the street, I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity.
I was explaining this just the other day. Forever seems like a good thing when your scope of reality is only like 100 years. But it's actually like bad. Again, sinkholes happen, man. And eventually you'll get stuck in one if you live long enough. And then once you're stuck in a hole and no one and eventually you'll find a sinkhole that no one will find you in. Chances of you falling in a sinkhole where you'll never be found again, fairly small. Much higher the longer you live. Imagine getting buried miles under dirt with no one knows that you're missing. You're pronounced dead, but you're still alive. Starving, cold, all that. Or if you somehow manage to not get stuck in a fucking hole, right? There's always like, I don't know, being the last human left alive? Like, that would suck. If you have an infinite lifespan and the sinkhole isn't already able to kill you, you have an infinite time to dig yourself out. Literally, what if you couldn't move because of the weight? Oh, I'm not discussing dying in a cave-in. I'm saying if you're immortal. Here's another thing that could be a fucking problem. The heat death of the fucking universe. Technically, it's a theory, but eventually, the theory is that eventually all life will like balance out, or all. It's sort of like when you have a cup of coffee and it enters to like, it changes to like room temperature, right? Because like, you know, the heat is dissipating and then the rest of the room gets like, I don't know, one coffee cup warmer, but it gets one room colder and it kind of works out. So it's kind of balanced, right? What if everything in existence did that? The sun explodes and, or, you know, whatever. You don't have any more suns or stars or anything like that. Just like the entire universe, like eventually just kind of mellows out and everything gets to be about the same temperature, like the coffee cup. We're dooming? This is not dooming. We will not live to see this. By definition, if you're able to continue existing, the heat death of the universe wouldn't happen because you're bypassing entropy. Right. And so, I guess that's true. The long and short of it is, that means that, like, outside of yourself, the entirety of the universe will be the same temperature. The current theory is that's just above freezing. Or absolute zero, I should say, not freezing. That's not a comfortable temperature to live at for the rest of your fucking existence. Because you won't even die from that if you're immortal. Probably. Anyway, living forever kind of sucks. So anyway, what were you talking about? You stop feeling it as soon as your body acclimates? I guess so. I mean, eventually. But still, like, I can't imagine it would be easy for you to move around.
A vampire's spawn is less than a slave. They're a puppet.
It just sounds like a miserable existence.
Commands. They speak, and our bodies react. It's all part of the deal.
I saw it on some Reddit thing that Elon Musk was like, it would actually suck to live forever if you're smart and you think about it. It's just like, okay, he's a chode, but he's actually kind of right about this one.
Whatever his weather vane mood settled on.
That sounds shit.
Thank you. But this isn't about sympathy. It's about knowing what we might be up against.
True.
The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there. They're not even the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows.
This is gonna be pretty hard because this entire place is shadows. You keep me safe, I'll keep you safe.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
I guess I was gonna help you out of that trap. Bye.
Time to press ahead.
Like, that entire conversation was supposed to be just like me pulling him out of that trap, but he started telling me stuff, and I'm like, I mean, if you want to give me your backstory, I'm here to listen, man. If someone wants to talk, you just fucking let them. Especially if it's shit you want to know. I kind of wish we could have marching orders. Huh.
That dead bird's been corrupted by the shadows. Would be wise to leave it alone.
Let's examine it from over here. Dead. Yeah, I'm gonna probably take that advice. Rags. Azeron started talking to Dad about his backstory, so Dad unannounced, or unprompted, Dad started talking about the heat death of the universe in return. Listen, every now and then...
Is protected. You might find allies here, or at least supplies.
Every now and then, I go into 999 mode, and I just start saying useless garbage.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
I think we could probably assume this place is safe. Azeron is an interesting character. He is using you. Like, that's something that, like, I don't think I've expressed that I'm aware of, but is something important to note. He is using us. He's a craven little shit. If he could kill me to get the vampires off his back, he would do it in a fucking second. I'll be right back. Gotta go pee. 1 minute. All right. I am back. Oh, yeah. So here's the deal. Like, yeah, he is a user. He's a freak. He's an asshole, but he's a good character. Like, that's why I keep him around. Also, he's very useful. Hey, everybody.
You there. Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons. Who are you?
I'm Dad? That's probably not the sentence to say. Someone who's lost in the dark, drawn here.
Sure you are. Just keep your hands where I can see them and follow me.
Okay.
Come.
Come.
Jahira!
Just her? That was a whole conversation. Her legs were not shown in the armor there. Yeah, they're kind of glitching. You can see her legs here. I'm Shadowheart. I'd offer to shake your hand, but I'm in a spot of difficulty.
Rather more than a spot, actually.
Okay. Could you at least explain why you're doing this?
Absolutely. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner.
Oh, hey, Bird Dog. Thank you for the 26 months of support.
But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Rage against the vines. Accept your fate and just die? I am not a true soul.
Stop! What's you doing? She's the one who saved us!
Yay!
She's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Well, one of them.
Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I'd pretty much trust her with my life.
A true soul with a mind of her own? How is that possible?
She's a companion from the first two games. Oh, that's cool. You just gotta take my... Artifact seems like a bad idea. The harpy encounter did not go well. I didn't know that it was there and the kid was already dead. Because I got this thing. The worst Rubik's Cube ever.
What in the hell is that thing?
Good question. This is a lie. She won't tell me about any of this? Is this the girl that... Hold up. Hold up. Can I look at, like... Is this the person we were trying to find? I don't know if this is the person we were trying to find. But you're allowing her to info dump? Also, her legs are still gone. You see this shit down here? I don't know. I feel like we were trying to find someone.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
I want to cure the parasite.
Then our interests align. We must all cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute.
I mean, yeah, that's going to be collateral damage, but I'll take it.
Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard in case the vines gave you a rash.
Thanks.
Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Damon might be knocking around here, right?
It ain't pretty, but it can take.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
Oh, you're fangirling so hard. You know her?
Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's
Go
an
talk to
absolute
her!
Legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baal sport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell
Game 1 or
stories
something?
about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid.
That's the plot of 1, 2, and Throne of Brawl.
Working together. What a day.
Okay.
How much farther can I go?
Pretty far.
Jaheira seems sure of you. I hope she's right. This barricade might keep the shadows out, but it won't help against what's already inside.
Okay.
Too dark to tell.
I've not played 1 and 2. This is my first Baldur's Gate game, but I did play whatchamacallit, Pools of Radiance, which I admitted to my family that I never uninstalled from our family computer growing up, because if you do,
You can almost pretend Isabel's light is the sun.
it deletes your computer. Yeah, here, hold up. Let me look that up to be specific. We'll save just in case it decides to do some weird shit. Pools of Radiance. Oh, not that one. 2? The Ruined Myths of Draenor? Yeah, that's the one. Cool ass cover with like this like dead dragon. It was cool as fuck. Based on AD&D 3rd edition rules. Wait, didn't it have a glitch? Uninstall bug. Today I learned uninstalling the RPG Pools of Radiance Myth of Draenor would wipe out the entire player's entire system files. Control F. System. Critical reviews. The game received lackluster reviews as it was plagued with bugs. One major bug would cause the player's system files to uninstall when the game was removed. Other bugs included problems with installation, save game files, graphics, and gameplay. Chris Chan of New Straits Time, I'm sorry, what? Complained that most of the time is spent engaging with a lot of mindless battles and health and spell recuperation exercises. God, what an unfortunate name for a person.
See any movement out there?
Like, it took me a minute to realize that was not the same fucker. We got traps, we got explosives, we got a little bit over there, we got that shit. Let's go talk to some animals. This is Act 2. Wait, what was...
I've definitely seen that ox before. Has the same strange look in its eye.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing here?
still incapable.
You said it twice now. I demand an explanation.
Not for you to know.
Perception. I kind of like the perception answer too. This can't be mid-Act 2. Act 1 is that short in comparison? We're gonna re-roll this if I have to. Okay, cool. Just save us all some time, game. Act 2 is really short. Okay.
Well, come close. Your mind to mine.
Okay. Hey, what the fuck?
Are you satisfied?
No, what the fuck? Why were you looking at fucked up weird websites like that? You fucking edgy 13-year-old? Why do you have such horrifying thoughts?
It's a talent.
What are you really?
Quiet, and you won't have to find out.
Your secret, whatever it is safe with me. I don't actually believe that, but sure.
Good little hero. Scurry on now.
I want to know what you are.
I admire your ability to graciously suffer the frustration of your desires.
Come out of hiding now.
All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
You're into pet play? Oh, fuck! We're in combat! What is it? What the fuck is that? Oh, wow. Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Is this acid? Oh, that is acid. All right, well, it's not ideal. I guess we're all gonna shoot at it instead of going over there, since Dad is pretty much immune. I'm gonna try and incapacitate, but we have to get a bit of damage on first. I find it unlikely that I'll kill. No, that's not it. I just want to shoot. With these shots. The game treats incapacitated enemies as dead. More or less, yeah. Hey, don't, no, nope, that's... There's a toggle for knockout and kill. I don't know what the functional difference is, like if we can have this conversation later. All right, go bonk it. What the fuck was that? Let's stop standing in the acid, y'all.
Aha. Thought I sensed an infernal. What are you doing here?
Getting murdered by an ox? What the fuck is
Trying to
happening?
stay out of the shadows. Hold on. I know you. The weaponsmith, right? Drafted into the Blood War when your city was swallowed by Avernus. Not too different from my own story. Well done making it out alive.
Same to you. Though unless my senses deceive me, you brought a bit of the hells back with you. Infernal engine?
Who needs a heart when you've got one of these to keep you warm? Thank you, Zariel.
Forget warm. You're burning up. Might be burning out a piston ring. Or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Please do.
Is that gonna involve nuzzling up against her tits? Because that's weird.
Mechanic.
Now that's hot. Too hot. I think I could sort you out. But I'll need some infernal iron and a lot of luck.
All right.
Hey, soldier. We've got some infernal iron already. Let's give it to him, eh?
I don't know. You think you can you got this, right? You got this?
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think...
Should we like come back? This seems like it'll take a while.
There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
Did you just like titty out here?
That feels good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Let me sleep on it. I just might be able to work something out.
Okay.
Hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. I'll need more infernal iron either way, though, so keep your eyes open. Take care.
This is a dialogue you would have gotten in the Infernal Grove. Okay. I want to see what the fuck I just picked up. Where's my hat? Never take off the hat. Unless if the wizard hat's cool. When you deal fire damage, gain arcane acuity for 2 turns. What's that mean? Is it Alt or Control? Alt? Shift? Tab? No. T? I just want to, like, okay. +1 to its attacking rolls and difficulty class spell attacking rolls. Okay, so if you do fire damage, you can do fire damage more often. When it's shape-shifting or disguising yourself, you get a +D4 to all checks. I believe you're the only one who can shapeshift, right? So you can have this ring. Hey, what the fuck was this?
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
I had a shapeshift ability on her.
Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel.
You gonna be okay?
Oh, fuck yes. I'm ready to burn all night.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of, I could eat a giant badger. Is it almost time for dinner?
I'm sorry, what?
One day I'll catch a break.
Ow. Okay, let's stop standing in the acid, everybody. It seems to do...
I never thought I'd be so relieved to find a light in the darkness.
I'm not trying to talk to you!
Harpers clanking about.
Bye. Hey.
Strange fellow, that one. You sure made a mess of him.
Yeah, I'm not in the... normally doing that, but... like that they've got actual cow shit.
Over there. Hope everything's all right.
Hope everything's all right. Yeah, that's what cow shit looks like. If you've never seen it, kind of yellowy and clumpy like that. Usually in huge ass piles. Damon will talk about the oxes if you talk to him again. Okay, where the fuck did he go? There he is.
I thought it was you. Saving my skin again, I see. Never seen a shapeshifted ox before. But I'm glad you dealt with it before it dealt with us. I'm glad to see you're all right. The way here was anything but easy, eh?
Hmm.
A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help.
So, what interesting materials?
Hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust, if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique.
Okay, so you're saying it was fun?
Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Found a hellish mask. What can you make of it?
Something that's already fabricated is tough, but I can try. How many do you have?
Oh, one. One. I'm not wearing it. You want this?
I thought I sniffed American scent somewhere. These must have been a pain to get a hold of. American masks are brittle, so what I make won't last as long as my usual pieces.
I feel like it should take longer than this to do whatever he's doing. I've seen last time I was like not feeling good, I watched a whole shit ton of blacksmithing videos and really wanted to get into it, but
Be careful who sees you using that. Might draw the wrong sort of eyes.
Orthon explosive. Okay.
Need anything?
Yeah, let's see what you got. That's not actually supposed to be on the sell list. Okay, what you got? You got Sword of Life Stealing. That sounds good. 10 temporary hit points. So a temporary hit point, how long does that last? +1 to hit with big swords and shit. You take 1 less slashing damage, +1 strength to saving throw checks. Or strength saving throw checks, yeah. Until long rest, okay. Does it stack? Can I get like multiple ones? How come Rev has 2 characters? I don't. I have 1. Dad? doesn't stack, but you can get it back. Okay. So once all that 10 is gone, it comes back. If you get it to go off again. So every time it takes critical hits, though. That feels like something for Karlach, though. Like, constantly have her raging, dealing self-damage and shit, and then just using that to... Halberd is really good on her. It's a packed weapon. Axe. 2 turns of heat. You take damage? But I guess if you have fire resistance, that downside's not that bad. Thornblade. When concentrating... What? Teleport to wherever you fire this arrow. That's pretty cool as shit. Whenever you're concentrating on a spell or something... So if you cast a spell that does, like, I don't know, guidance. You cast guidance, and while guidance is on, or spirit guardians is on, your weapon, your melee does an extra d4 damage of poison. Okay. Certainly words. I've seen all this shit before, right? Because this all looks real basic. What did you give me? Just a bomb. Okay. I'm tempted to sell these things, but I'm not sure if I should. We're gonna sell all the stuff that I know I want to sell. Oh, I thought I was giving up this. No? What did I give up then? I don't imagine this is going to be useful for anything, so I'm just going to sell it. Oh, wait, I have to return this at some point. I should probably not sell it. Spider silk armor. You're the only one to wear it, and this armor is better for some reason. I don't remember why. +1 stealth versus... Oh, right, this is stealth checks, but +1 stealth, I think, is better. You're okay to sell those molds? Okay. I don't know if I'm going to run into many situations where I'm going to need to... Hey, Mango, thank you for the 5 gift subs. That was really kind of you. That came out of nowhere. +1 to stealth and +1 to stealth checks is the same. So this also gives me advantages on... So is this better? It's worth more. Because the other one has advantage on Constitution saving throw checks, which is like concentration and shit like that. He doesn't really do concentration, but I'm sure there's other things that you want to not fuck up. They're only worth 1. I'm just gonna put it in my pack or something. This feels like it should be a thing that I use. I can't think of anything that's stealth related that's not a check. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but chat told me it was different. +1 to save while in shadows. And then this just gives me the ability to go invisible, which sounds pretty helpful most of the time. We don't smite people here. That mask is kind of useless. Problem is, these all seem very good. And they seem like side grades. Okay, so it halves the damage if you only use one hand. 5 to 14 versus 5 to... Wait, what? It's only a 2 damage drop for 2 more armor? It sounds kind of worth, actually. Halberd is potentially ridiculous on her. Now, let me try and figure out what you guys are talking about. The thermodynamo axe is what you're referring to. A halberd. This one. -1 intelligence, -1 wisdom, +2 strength. So... Oh, it's two-handed and extra reach. Okay. It gets you over 20. I don't know where my strength is at right now, but I imagine that's probably good. And this is my total money for the whole party, right? Okay, let's get that. Give you the chisel set. There's that halberd drop. It's here. At this guy. Wait. Yeah. It gives her extra reach too, which means that she doesn't have to go as far, which means that her movement matters slightly more. And the rest of this looks like kind of whatever. Do these weigh anything? Marginal amounts that I shouldn't worry about. Also, I just noticed I've got these, so we should get rid of them. Shopping channel time, sorry. You can also steal the money back. I don't know if I have the...
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Okay. I actually do.
Need anything?
Yeah. I found this metal in a place called Grimforge. What do you make of it?
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
Can you tell me what you're gonna make before you do it?
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Flawed Helldusk armor. Rare heavy armor. Man, that's really good for someone that doesn't already have reduce all damage by 2 or reduce all damage by 1. There's literally no one who can use this. AC 18. Yeah, I've already got AC 18.
Need anything?
I don't remember how she got the heavy armor thing, but she did, yeah. I think I found some material you could work with. What can you make of it?
It's perfect. Really. Just a moment. I'll be able to work this one quickly.
I thought she did get it natively from being a cleric. Flawed Helldusk helmet. I mean, no one can wear it. Everyone already has the best hat they could possibly have. Is there any way to check where I got the ability? I guess I could check my, I got a feat. You see it in here? Oh. I didn't notice that there was like an approval thing. We're not doing the analog stuff anymore. We'll do some Synfessions in a bit. You have weapon proficiency in spears. Okay, so that's from... Yeah, heavy armored. Okay, so I guess I did give it. What's in a bit? It's in the title. It should be 5 o'clock my time. It is currently 3:20. I'm gonna get some water. All right, I'm back. I also just kind of needed to not read a bunch of shit today.
Onward.
Cause my throat is just killing me from the last couple of days. Harper's a real name, right? Like a name someone could have.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Who's talking?
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
Oh god, it's the bard.
Perimeter's clear, Mom. Good. Oh, you're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too.
Is there a reason that it keeps being her?
You're all right. Thank
Okay.
goodness. I was worried.
You think a couple shadows could beat me?
No one's told you. We were
No.
ambushed out in the darkness by cultists. We surrendered, but that wasn't enough for them. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first, then his tongue.
You okay?
Merlin of all people saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
Hmm. The apprentice wizard?
Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leo were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
Gotta. I don't complain constantly. It's very annoying. Out of these, I'll let you know when I figure it out. The druid one sounds almost like something I would say. It helps to remember what's at stake. No, not really. I'll let you know when I figure it out.
We're in the same boat then. That's somewhat of a comfort.
Is it?
You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there.
Yeah.
If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah,
If
correct
anyone
answer is
can
probably they're getting tortured, but let's be kind.
Be careful up there. All right?
You seem to have a problem with this character.
handle anyone else
Why
dying.
exactly? Because she's god awful at singing but insists on doing it? Have you ever... Okay. Have you ever gone to an open mic night? Or karaoke night and someone hogs the mic way longer than they oughta because they're way not as good as they think?
Welcome to our humble... Wait.
Just the singer voice actress.
A lot of us were
Her
in
singing
Avernus.
is not
We saw
good.
you fighting. You were so good.
And that's like her whole thing.
Yeah. I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
Well, I could throw you against the wall and destroy your fucking brain.
About you.
Just like yeet you into it and splat like a bug hitting a windshield.
Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
Just like take him by the feet and go bam into the wall.
Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
Scamming with the greats? What kind of advice is that?
Sorry, soldier, but I didn't ask for your 2 coppers. The advice I give a thief kid from the coast is between me and them.
Fair.
Premium treatment. Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
That's the first happy face I've seen in a while.
I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
All right, let me see what you got. Boots. That seems good. I don't know who I'd give it to. Which one are you trying to fuck? It seems very good. I'm just not sure who to give it to. Yeah. Gotta read that green rarity spoon. I'm sorry, what? That just sounds really annoying. What the fuck? +1 AC boots is good. Yeah. I mean, there's not one that I want to switch. This wielder of this rod cannot be surprised unless if something unexpected happened. What the fuck does that mean? Decanter of nearly endless water. I mean, a majority of these items seem like scams. Does this actually work? I'm gonna be real with you, kid. If this shit doesn't work, you're getting thrown against the wall like a fucking sack of potatoes. Just splat. Use your spinal cord as a paintbrush. You get me? I think that just looks good on him.
Pleasure doing business with you. Last night's best bargains right here.
Take a stroll, have a drink. Enjoy them while you can.
Okay. Good combo. I do want to do a run where I side with the goblins.
Have a gander at the finest stock.
Try and disengage right now. How does one disengage? I guess we can, like, save and try it. The disengage. Okay, it does work.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
Okay. That seems useful. Some ninja ass shit. We'll take it. Did I talk to the trader near the... I don't think so. You probably mean that guy. Alright. Study well. It's important.
Got my eye on you.
Got my eye on you.
I think staring out into the dark so much is doing something to my eyes.
Hmm.
If Jaheira trusts you, I trust you. But I'll be damned if a bug brain doesn't creep me out.
Stone or steel.
Quartermaster.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Alright. Let me see what you got. Alright, we got a Shield of Devotion. Okay, gives you the shield bash ability as well as 2 shield. This seems pretty good for her, but let's keep looking. I don't think I can afford half this shit. I can't. I actually feel broke for once. Wow. Protection from missiles. Shield. 8 is good if you... Yeah, okay. So it's kind of redundant. When you make it... This just gives you 2-weapon fighting? Okay. Wow. Yeah. 2,000 increased strength by 2? Yeah. Karlak wants that. Exotic material. Rare medium armor. Does not give a disadvantage on stealth checks. +1 to initiative. Okay. Kind of a boring thing, but okay. What's this? Cloak of protection. Straight up armor buff. I don't think we can afford it, but... Cloak of protection seems like something I want, and then this armor, the mighty cloth seems good. Saving throws are also death saving throws. You're right, that is a saving throw. Okay, I'm not gonna use that. I'm not gonna use that. Chance to stun the wielder unless if it's construct, but she's not a construct. I mean, the problem is that she's got this BAMF fucking armor right now. And I don't want to end rage when I can avoid it. Which, you've already got the Mighty Cloth. It does give her an advantage on yeeting. There's a bunch of garbage here we can get rid of. This is not actually helpful to us. It seems like it should be, but it's not. Also, is there a way to, like, talk them up and make them like me? You can give them junk to improve relations. By, like, how much are we talking? It's borderline not a mechanic, I agree. That's okay. I think it's because my gloves right now are good, right? Yeah, my gloves right now are really good. Water. Yeah, it'd be nice if, like, saving their life did help. Oh, Voice of the Circle. Wait, hold up. What does this do again? +2 to persuasion checks. So I don't think I want that. I think I want the cape. I did encounter the windmill, yes. Save windmill kid guy. I don't think I tortured him in either. I don't do spell. Oh, it's so spell save DC. So if someone hits me with a spell. Does think the shield also gives a plus an extra spell shot? Oh, it does. I still owe you some, don't I? Oh, I don't want to give away Grease. Grease is too good. I don't know how to determine what's good and evil in this game anymore. All right. I've got a lot of useless junk on me, and I need to lower my weight. So I think it's fine. I don't know who I want to have the disengage cloak on. Maybe? Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's who do I want to have more saving throw? Dad or Karlach? Also, swagger factor. Who's got it better? Who wore it better? I think it looks better on Dad, honestly. Like, Dad's got a bit of a fit going on. It's a weird fit. I could dye it. I like the red inside. I hate that both of them have disgusting tail clipping. I agree. But everyone's got a cape now except for Karlach. Alright. Saves, that way I don't actually have to do all that again.
We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Can I make it so that way my cape is not visible? No, it's only hats. All right, so currently I have a quest to go out there and save someone or other. Oh wait, no, I need to talk to what's her name. Right. I should go do that before I leave.
Doodahs.
This is Dad speaking.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink. Oh, my gods. To your very good health.
Feel like I should have made Karlach do this. Wine's a little sussy.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. A paralyzing agent? Oh, I do not think we're quite so far gone. Yet.
Okay.
Bottoms up.
I have no reason to lie.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
I see now why you spiked my wine. Or I could give some real vague, weird monk answer.
Just answer the question.
All right, fine.
But a river can flood and break its banks. If the parasite changes you, tries to break you, could you resist? Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Who?
General Ketherick Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless.
Who took the truth drug? Both of us or just me?
No matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
You think I can kill him?
Not immediately.
I mean, yeah, he's
Protected
invincible.
by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul.
I mean, that's definitely an
Find
option.
out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage.
She's being upfront with me, yeah.
Once Ketherick is without his shield, the sword. Together, we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. appreciate your enthusiasm. Just be sure it doesn't make you leap before you look. Infiltrate the towers, and Ketherick's downfall begins. What's more, you'll find the cure for that thing in your head.
I mean...
Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketherick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at moonrise.
I was already planning on doing this. It's not really a plan.
We keep drinking wine when we meet.
How do I get there?
You're not our only secret weapon.
Okay.
Isabel, a faithful cleric of Seluna, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
I'm a charlatan now? Also, I just noticed I could maybe jump up here. I totally don't need to do this, but it'd be fun. So here we go. Whee!
Best bargains right here.
Haha. Someone doesn't know how to climb. Jump, white boy, jump. No? Oh, okay. You missed stuff at the bottom of the stairs? I gracefully avoided it using my fucking mad skills. Hey, oh. Well. Oh yeah, that's probably her.
What I won't do is send any more of our...
Hey-oh. Coughing up blood, are we?
I didn't realize I had an audience.
Well, I'm a creeper. What can I say?
The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
Let's see. Save you? How do you figure that? I have the parasite of a true soul, but not the mind of one.
Bully for us. We've been waiting.
She's got like a good fit going on too.
For someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
Wait, hold up.
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selunite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Can you shut up for 1 second?
Nose. Like a nasty little terrier. No, I cannot. I simply impart the blessings the Moon Maiden provides me. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Did we just hit combat? What the fuck?
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketherick himself.
I say we follow the winged freak. Who are you? What?
So, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick alive.
Is this gonna be? Yeah. Oh, are we like? We're doing like a thing. I don't really want to use my brain worm. I do have high wisdom, yeah.
Face swims into your mind's eye, its instructions vivid in your mind. Nothing is more important than bringing the girl alive.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Oh, we weren't saying that out loud? If I'm gonna sneak in, I have to start playing the role of like, okay, Ketherick, right? That's the guy in Moonrise. I mean, yeah, this lady's literally the...
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
All right, well, suck my cock.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketherick will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
Some weak-looking wings? The fuck? Oh, the fuck?
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
Ow. Oh, Jesus, you have a lot of health. Hey, stop that.
You'll make excellent.
That's okay. I'm gonna miss some stuff. This is a playthrough that's not perfect. Oh, hello, everyone. Aren't you trying to capture her? What the fuck are you guys doing? All right, what are you guys weak to? Poison, and that's it. Who's yet to go? Okay, so pretty much all the good guys. This guy's gonna be a bit harder to kill than the average guy. I think we do need to, like, power up. So this is count as a mean game. I think that she probably would say this game's a bit mean.
There's blood in the air. Let's move.
All right, I want you to use stabbies. Must have advantage against this target. Cannot reach destination. Cannot target undead. Okay. This is a very specific spot I want to get this thing to. I see it. I see it. I don't know if you guys do. But I see where I can get the circle, and I just need to, like, figure out the angle to do it. There it is.
It's go time.
All right. Fine. Time for rage. We're gonna take out the ads first. All right, just attack again. I want to go to like there, just outside of the fire. All right, and then I need you to go to melee. I actually kind of want to cast more spells and shit. Turn on dead. All right, well, shit. How's she doing? Not the best. Okay, good. She can heal herself. Why are you trying to kill her then? She's half dead. Oh. That's a thing that can happen? Huh. She's unconscious, it said. That feels bad.
Isabel! No! What in the nine hells happened?
He seemed like he had way too much health for me to be able to stop that. Am I insane or is that real? You can stop him. Okay. I don't know what happens now. I save scummed this. Am I actually locked to a bad end if I keep going with this? Kind of bad? All right, let's at least watch the cutscene.
God spare us. Ketheric was planning our demise all along. Listen closely, for there's very little time. Even if Last Light falls, your mission does not change. You must find Ketheric Thorm. And you must kill him. As impossible as that task sounds, there must be a way to break the spell that makes him invincible. There are secrets in this ancient waste hidden from... But hark. Something stirs.
You good? Headache? Diarrhea? Was it something you ate?
It's happening. They'll all be taken by the shadows.
Oh, okay.
Only by the grace of Isabel's spell will we be spared the same fate. We cannot hesitate. Not even for those we knew. Those we cared for. They're no longer who they were. Still your hearts and steady your hands. To battle!
Oh, fuck, we're still in... Oh, right. Shadow Cursed Undead. Dead. Oh, I just saw how many people I have to kill. When did I last save? Pretty much right before this conversation. I'm gonna think about it for a minute. I don't get the impression that this is actually that great of a game. Okay. What's up? I'm kind of thinking about starting Synfessions. Yeah, I mean, it's a hard game. I don't think that makes it bad. And I can just keep playing instead. So I was thinking about just like not loading and not saving and just quitting. Apparently the last half, like the third act, is getting fixed. So maybe by the time I get there, it'll be fixed. I think living it on a cliffhanger would be good. If you wanted to start at 5, I'll be honest, my throat's starting to give out on me, and I feel like I'm barely talking during stream. I'm a little worried that if I wait any longer, where are the kobolds? Don't worry about it. But that's why I wanted to start Synfessions a little early. But I actually said it was going to be 5, so this is the thing. Okay. You guys are here, so maybe you guys are not the best people to ask. But when I promise that I'm going to do XYZ, like let's say, oh, I'm going to do Synfessions on Sundays. But then I switch it up and then I don't do it. Does that piss y'all off? Because it pisses me off. I don't like breaking promises. Is it upsetting? Life happens? Okay. I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and, okay, how about this? I'll go ahead and tweet out that we're gonna start Synfessions. We take a quick BRB, give some people a couple minutes to get in here. And then that way people have time to switch. Because people were coming in here not realizing that we were doing Synfessions. All right, yeah. Gonna start Synfessions early after I get a drink. I'm gonna call it a drink so that way I don't have to tweet out that, you know what? After I piss. Fuck it. BRB. All right. It's your stream, do whatever. Yeah, I know, but you know what I mean? Like, I can do whatever the fuck I want. That's the part of, like, being a streamer, is I can do whatever the fuck I want. But that doesn't mean that people are going to want to stay around and watch. As long as you do the plan stuff, eventually I can always watch the VOD. That's true. That's true. I'd be curious to know how many people watch the VODs on Twitch as opposed to YouTube. My guess is there's quite a few people who watch it on Twitch based on the fact that it got broken for like 2 days and then immediately like I was getting messages about it. So it's like something's wrong, you know, like people actually do. But partially because you get chat, right? Got it. Okay.